baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Tampa Bay Rays.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Tampa Bay Rays.
Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Into left center for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And up next for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. In the air, left side. Morel should have this one. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. First pitch misses.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
On the ground. Not in time. He's safe. 2 on, 1 out. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Eric Wagaman.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year. 0-1. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Lopez on second. Norby at first. 1 gone. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 gone.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
At the plate, Heriberto Hernandez. Meisner sizes this one up. And that is that. Bottom of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
Strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next pitch just misses. And it's a full count.
Full count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Ripped to short. Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Brandon Lau. Right through there for a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Yandy Diaz now. Fouled off. He was late. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Man at first, 1 away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a
Good.
power
Third
curveball
baseman.
in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. To the warning track. Makes the catch. Top of the second. And now the right fielder, Dane Myers. Pepio back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Myers, a strong-armed right fielder, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is going to go. He sends one out the opposite way. His 4th home run of the season. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Nick Fortes now at the plate. That to right. Low, ranging after it. And it's caught for the out. Javier Sanoja, the next up for the Marlins. Slider right there.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Popped up. Aranda. And there's 2 down. Now it's the second baseman trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Lau. Over to first, and that'll do it. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely. Back here at Tropicana Field, and stepping in is the speedy Cameron Meisner. And a swing and a miss.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
No balls, 1 strike. Ball.
Just missed.
That's the ball. 2-1.
That's outside. And that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the right-hander deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Christopher Morel in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And that drops in for a strike. Meisner at third with nobody out. Line drive. He's got it. Runner tags for home. The throw's offline. He's saved. We're tied at 1.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to strike him down. Good job of getting the run in.
1 down, base is empty. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now it's Jansen to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And down on strikes. Third out. New inning getting started. And now the shortstop, Otto Lopez. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. Fly to left his first time. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Norby in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Jansen on to first and one away in the top of the third. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Eric Wagaman. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off. Second and third here. One away.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, they get a big strikeout there, and that was a nice job behind the plate to complete the out at first while keeping those runners at second and third. That could have turned out way worse for the defense.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two on, 2 outs. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back now in Tampa Bay. Set for the bottom of the third. And the batter now, Josh Lowe. Out towards right center field. Ramirez on the move to the gap. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Lau at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
The next offering misses, and it's 1-2. That smash towards center. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So now the DH spot, Yandy Diaz. And that drops in for a strike. And a foul ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
On to first, and that is the inning. Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Go ahead run on base. And now for the Marlins, Nick Fortes. Double play ball to second. There's one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So 2 down now, and here is Javier Sanoja. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No
This
balls,
guy's pounding
2
the
strikes.
zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Ripped on the ground to second. Lau sends it to first. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Ramirez in and to his right. Makes the catch, inning over. Ready now for the 5th inning. And at the plate for Miami, number 12. Pepio back to work. That one fouled off.
You know, these Marlins finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
1-1.
And strike 2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And a foul ball. Just
That missed.
missed.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's even up.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Pitch misses.
No, that missed.
And the count's full.
And that's
Full
awfully
count.
close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Lowe has it sized up. And there's 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Agustin Ramirez. That one at 95 missed up top. 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had
2-1.
time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Popped up. Jansen in position. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Christopher Morel. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Morel, 25 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's one down. And stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Cabrera ready to fire now. And that one pulled foul. Next offering upstairs.
2-2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Bill just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
There's a swing and a drive. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Top of the 6th inning. Stepping in, Connor Norby. just
No,
missed.
that missed. That's a ball. 1-0.
And that one is lifted in the air. Meisner sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. Eric Wagaman, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Meisner makes the grab. 2 down. Now the left fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. That one ripped. Morel moving back for it. And caught on the warning track. Not back here at Tropicana Field. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Myers puts it away for the out. Now up for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lau. Foul ball there. One out, bases empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Myers snags it for the second out. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Throw back in holds him at first. So just a single. Next to hit, Jonathan Aranda. Late swing, foul to the left. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Slap the other way, foul. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Fortes makes the grab, and that is the inning. The Rays strand just the one, still tied 1-1. Back now in Tampa Bay, and now the right fielder, Dane Myers.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 48.
Swings through that. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Number 48, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Got him. And that's the first out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Nick Fortes. Fouled off left side. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground to third. Fair ball.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now here is Javier Sanoja. He's got it. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out. One left for Miami. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Set for the last half of the 7th, and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. Runner in scoring position. No outs.
No,
Cameron
that's out.
Meisner digs in now. Man at second.
Hee-ha!
Fought off foul. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. On the ground to first. Wagaman takes it to the bag and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock,
Nope.
but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Morel, the next to hit, takes ball one. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That's in there. And that is strike two.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Now the Marlins manager out of so they turn to their closer, Anthony
Number
Bender.
37.
He's thrown the ball very well overall
Anthony
this season. He's been
Bender.
really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth.
Now
Taj
pitching for
Bradley.
the Rays,
And compared to a lot of other
Number
relievers,
45.
strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense
Bradley.
should be active.
Movement in the bullpen, Pete Fairbanks. Warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
High in the air, out to right. Low. Hauls it in for the out. So up next, Agustin Ramirez. 1 for 3. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and get me
Your ball, one
fastball
strike.
right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. That'll fire up the dugout. It's his 8th home run of the year. And now they're out in front. It's 2-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So digging in, Connor Norby. Swings and misses. Strike one. Bradley
0-1.
measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve.
0-2.
Swing and a ball popped up. Loud. And there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Eric Wagaman. Swing and a miss.
Now, this is just par for
0-1.
the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses across to first. That's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. Just
No,
missed.
that's low. Ball.
Headed towards the corner. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. That missed by a lot. Now 2 balls and a strike. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So now back to the top of the order.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And a count 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ground ball left side down the line, and it's foul. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. In the air out towards right center. Ramirez makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And that is the third out of the inning. And we're back. And now Heriberto Hernandez. Bradley back to work. This to third. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. And up next for Miami, Dane Myers. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
Ooh, bye.
No balls, one strike.
Gotta remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Just missed. Action in the pen down there. Manuel Rodriguez warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Sulcer getting cranked up as well. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 1-2 now. And they'll do it again.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Stays alive.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Cut out and missed. Curveball struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And first offering is fouled off.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Walls throws to first. And the inning is over. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jonathan Aranda. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And that's fouled off. With the tying run on at first. And the home team trying to pull it out. And a base hit on a line. And he's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double.
Right side. And that one handled to the plate. Save. And we are tied. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Christopher Morel. Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
Base hit, that'll do it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Rays